Alright, so after years of experience with dents in cars, fenders and whatnot, I'm gonna show you here today the Super PDR, PDR-L, is L for light, on-off button here. There is a USB here, there's a battery container here, a battery thing here, battery, and then here we have a ball joint mount. Let's put that to the side. Ball joint mount with a suction cup. You probably have to remove this plastic here before you suck. And then here on this side is the ball thing with a little bit of rubber on there, and then you just push down and just screw that on here. More or less tight, right? So you can move this around. So now it can be suction cupped and used. Alright, this is a power cable. You plug this in here. Luckily I brought here my anchor. No. So if I put this in here, you see there is a charge light going. And this is touch screen here, touch button. So you don't have to push in, but when you unplug it dies. So of course, you need to do something first. Let's open the battery box here. You see that? Let me show this back here. So the battery in here doesn't come out there. So if you look at it, it's an 18650. It has the plastic around here, so this has to come off before you can do anything. It doesn't matter, you can buy those cheap at the smoke store, you know, where you buy your smokes. Okay, so let's put this back in here, and then we can see here in the reflection of the display how smooth this is, right there. So if this display would be bent, you would see it in here. You see, when I push here with my finger on it, you can see how easy you can see dents in it. But this display is pretty straight, right? Alright, so now we take a quick look here at this again. The suction cup, it's a gel suction cup, so this is really being tight on there. And so here we have the light now going, and then we can really see the dent here. Look, this is like really here in this spot where we see the dent. So as mentioned earlier, this is a touch button. Different light brightnesses, and there is a little light for power being on. And one thing I have to say to this, so don't push hard on this, it's just touch, slight little touch, so don't break it. Then the battery, we looked at the battery here, right? Let's take this out. So I was earlier saying in the video here that I don't believe the (9,250 milliamp hours). It's not milliamp hours, right? It's 9,250 milliwatt hours, right? So the actual amperage is here. It's a 2,500 milliamp, 4.2 volts. It passed something Chinese, but yeah, look at the cell. This is the cell that is powering this. Daily Power battery technology. That's what it is. So there's a chance that that is a good battery. I don't know the brand, but plug this close again here. And as I said, see now this little blue light is off, and if you just touch, it turns everything back on. But this little blue light stays on now. I don't know for how long. If it goes to sleep again, then yeah. So if you need to see if you have any dents here in any of your this is dent free. Of course, I had one back here. There's a little one. You can clearly see the little dent, right? So if I go away here, you can slide. You see the dent without the slide, but with light it really sticks out. And that's really needed if you want to repair this dent, right? This one is a good one to practice. Small dent, you can almost not see.